know, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend, Manchester United have to face Southampton at St Mary's Stadium, and I do believe it's Sunday, 2 o'clock. I do believe. Is it 2 o'clock? Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, so the team I've gone for is kind of, well, I don't know what team we're going to play, because apparently Rashford is a 50-50, apparently Wan-Bissaka's a 50-50, and also Victor Lindelof is a 50-50. So I don't know what team we will put out, because if Wan-Bissaka's not fit to play, then I expect either Fosu Mensah or Williams will play there at that right back position, and then obviously Alex Telles with Maguire. So I'm going to go with Tuanzebe, because I reckon United will play Tuanzebe and put Lindelof on the bench for this one. There is talk of Van der Beek playing as well with Matic, but I think that'll be too open for Southampton. So I reckon Solskjaer will go with two, with Matic and Fred in midfield, and then obviously Fernandes, and then I've gone with Martial on the left, Cavani up top, and Rashford. I reckon Cavani might start again. He started in midweek against who did we play? Istanbul Besiktas, and we won 4-1. So yeah, I reckon it might be this three as well. But apparently Rashford is also a 50-50, so he might not play. So it could be either Greenwood or Mata. I wouldn't be surprised if it would be Greenwood. Actually, it might be Greenwood, but yeah, it might be one of them two. So that's the team I've gone for. So let's get into it. Let's play match. Let's talk about last week's result, which was against West Brom. It was a very luckily 1-0 victory. A very lucky 1-0 victory. United, we didn't play well. We had to be honest, actually, the first couple of minutes we played pretty well. We got a couple good chances. Rashford had a chance, Martial had a chance, and the West Brom goalkeeper, I think it was Johnston, wasn't it? He made a couple good saves in that first half. But it was 0-0 at half time. I can't remember West Brom even having a chance first half either. Actually, they did. I will tell a lie. They did force David De Gea to make a save, but not. It wasn't, the hardest of. It wasn't the hardest of, shots, but I think it was a deflected shot or something like that. So not much happened in that game, and then second half we started really poorly. We kind of gave away a penalty, which it was overturned from a VAR. It was Bruno Fernandes who fouled the ball. I think it's a foul. He kind of forced his foot through the ball, and he kind of got the player. I think we got very lucky with that, and I think we was just lucky with that. And then we did get a penalty. Just before that, Norwich. West Brom also had another good chance. David De Gea made a really good save with his legs, and he it was a really good save, and then literally counter-attack the other end, and Mata puts the ball into the box, and it's hit one of the West Brom defenders' arms, and it's a definite handball. It's a bit of it's one of them harsh handballs, and we're a little frozen there, but it was one of them. It wouldn't have been given like 5 years ago. You know what I mean? It's ball to hand more than anything. It's just defending. He's turned his side, This is one of them ones. So we got a penalty. Bruno Fernandes took it. It was saved from Johnston again, but obviously he was off his line, and he was clearly off his line. So he had to retake it, and this time Bruno Fernandes did score. So we won that game 1-0. We also had, I think we did have another chance with Rashford, whose shot just went. Actually, it was another good save from Johnson, I think it was. And I do believe the West Brom player, I can't remember his name, he came on. He literally, first thing he done when he made a substitution, he came on and he hit the post, he hit the crossbar. A really good shot. It kind of reminds me of that shot that Grealish had. Was it last season? Grealish had a shot from like inside, just outside the box, and it went in. But this time, it was just a shot, and it hit the crossbar. David De Gea, clearly beaten, and is unlucky. But we should have, on paper, we should have easily won that game. Okay, we did win the game, but we were pretty poor. Then into the Champions League, where we did have to face Istanbul, which we won 4-1 in the end. First half, we played really well. I thought Bruno Fernandes had a really good game. He scored... how many goals did he score? I think he scored 2... Was it 2 goals, or was it 1 goal? He scored the first goal anyway. It was just from a corner. Do you know what? I can't remember the score. I can't remember the scores. I'm gonna have to look at half time. Yeah, but I remember Bruno Fernandes scored. Dan James scored the last one. I know that. Istanbul had another chance. Cavani, I thought, Cavani played really well as a striker. I thought, with Rashford, we actually played with a right winger. With Rashford on the right, and well, he didn't really play on the right wing, but I thought he played well on that right wing. And it was a good, thing to do to put Cavani in, and I think he took his chance well. Although he didn't score, it wasn't his. He played well. I thought Alex Telles played well. I thought I thought Fred played well as well. Van der Beek played in midfield with Fred, which I thought was a bit too open. That's why I thought, I can't see it happening this weekend. Away at Southampton. Southampton have been pretty good this season. I know they're going to be without. Redmond and Danny Ings, obviously their goal scorer for that team. But they will be. It will be a hard game for United. I think we drew to them last season twice. If I remember. I think it was the first game was like 2-2 or something like that, because I remember they scored in the 90th minute, didn't they? Right, let's just quickly see who the scores were, because I've totally forgot. Wednesday. No, we didn't play Wednesday, did we? No, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday we played. Yeah, 4-1. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes got 2, Marcus Rashford with a penalty, and Dan James. Yeah, so Bruno Fernandes had a pretty good game, and then obviously second half we kind of took everyone off, and we played pretty poor, which then led them to their goal, that Istanbul goal. But then obviously we brought on Matic, and then we just counter-attacked with Dan James and Greenwood, and it was nice to see Dan James score as well. I think he played well in the international break, and I think he deserved the goal. He needed to come on and score a goal, because he ain't scored for a goal for United for quite a long time, if I'm not too mistaken, before that. So it wasn't a long time since last season he last scored, I'm pretty sure. So it's good to see him in the team. I wouldn't be surprised if we started him this weekend, actually, Dan James. I thought he played well. He was kind of like the old Dan James. He took people on with his pace, and it scared the Istanbul players, and it was luckily not to get a goal from out of nowhere like that. What a strike from Cavani. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if Cavani... What is that celebration? I wouldn't be surprised if Cavani starts again, although he did play most of the game against Istanbul. But I don't know. Depends what team he puts out. He might put out a weakened team, because obviously we got PSG coming to Old Trafford next. I think that's next Wednesday. In the next game of the Champions League, and I think we only need 1 point in the next 2 games from the Champions League group stage. So once we've got that point, I reckon we're through to the next round. But to win the group as well, that would be good too. If we can beat PSG again, which I doubt we will do, I reckon PSG will turn up this time. It wouldn't surprise me, but you never know. Man United might do it again. It might be an massive open game, and we might beat them, and give us a bit of confidence towards the next game. So obviously Paul Pogba is still injured as well. I think, who else is still injured? I'm trying to think who else is injured. McTominay is still injured as well. I think Luke Shaw did do some training this week, but I think more than anything it'll be Alex Telles again. And I think Alex Telles, he's just cemented his place there with his corner balls as well. It kind of releases Bruno Fernandes, and we saw that against West Brom and Istanbul. So that, you know, if that ball comes over the top and, you know, Bruno Fernandes is there on the edge of the area, you just might want to watch out, because he can strike a ball. He can take penalties and he can strike a ball. So there we go. So yeah, this weekend we do have Southampton. Southampton, you know, started this season well. I don't think they've lost yet. Have they lost yet? I know they've drew a couple games and they've won a couple games, obviously, but I don't think they've actually lost yet. So have they lost yet? I think they have, actually. Wasn't it Crystal Palace? I think they beat them. I can't remember. There's so many. I thought, you know, there's so many games that's been and gone now. So go on then. Of course, we've scored the typical FIFA goal. There's the Edison Cavani celebration. That's the normal one. Yeah, so I reckon it might, you know, I reckon Dan James might start with Martial on the left if Rashford doesn't start. You know, Rashford might be on the bench for this game, or he don't play all of the game. Rashford. I know McTominay. I know Ole Solskjaer said this afternoon that he might, you know, they might, in speech marks, they might play Lindelof and who's it? Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka and Rashford. It's them three, you know, who are a bit wary of. So if they don't start, I reckon it will be, you know, Fosu-Mensah and who else? Fosu-Mensah, probably Fosu-Mensah on the right. Although, you know, it's not the best of right backs to have. He's more a defensive right back. You know, he doesn't go forward that much, Fosu-Mensah. So it might be Brandon Williams. Although I thought Brandon Williams was quite poor when he came on in the midweek, which is a bit unfortunate for him, because I thought, you know, last season he played pretty well in the games that he played, Brandon Williams. So it might be Brandon Williams. You never know. So yeah, so for my score prediction for this weekend, like I said, it will be a tough one for United. I don't know. I can't really call it, because, you know, if we had a really good game against, who is it, PSG, and then we lost to Arsenal afterwards, and then, you know, it's one of them ones where we have a good midweek game, we seem to have a shit weekend afterwards. So I don't know. Do you know what? I reckon Southampton will score, but I reckon Man United might nick it. I'm going to go 2-1 Man United. If not, it might be a 1-1 draw or something like that. But although, you never know, Man United might turn up and thrash up Southampton. You never know. Or it might be the other way round, where Southampton thrash United. I know someone would want that anyway. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here. So please like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going. Bye.